And when you think about the summit, when you signed up, maybe you saw the name, Green Today, Growth Tomorrow, transforming Worcester into the innovative energy hub of a smarter Commonwealth. What is that? That's about all of us, right? You've heard a lot about Worcester this morning. They're doing phenomenal things, and we want to build on that. We want to build on it with an energy infrastructure that can actually underpin whatever our dreams are and whatever our visions are. You hear a lot about smart grid. Well, what is it? It's really choice. It's about you being able to make choice about the way you use it in the most efficient manner possible with the best technology that's available today and meeting your needs for tomorrow. And it's also about the way we actually generate. Sounds like a pretty technical term, right? And some of you may be sitting there saying, you know what, not really too sure about what that smart grid is. And it made me think a lot about the cell phone industry. So 15 years ago, how many of you had a cell phone? Yeah, one or two, right? And why? You may have been emergency personnel, or you may have been really rich, and you carried it around in this giant bag because it was about the size of a loaf of bread. And did you think 15 years ago, when you didn't even know what a cell phone was or you'd heard about them a little bit, that today you'd be wanting a plan that gave you unlimited text messages, and oh yeah, they threw the voice in as a part of the plan, but that wasn't your primary need. How far have we come? And that's a bit of the journey that we're on today with respect to smart in the energy industry. If you think about the journey, the only way the journey is going to be successful is if people like all of us get together and really talk about it. And so you're going to hear a lot today about shared partnership and appreciative inquiry. And I'm going to tell you a little bit in a minute about why appreciative inquiry really struck me as the right way to go about co-designing the future and developing where it is we need to go together. And by the way, together means all of you. And as you walk around the room a little bit today and you get to know some folks because you're going to be at different tables, we've got virtually every sector of society in the room. Whether you're a regulator, a legislature, a customer of any kind of description, different businesses, vendors, utility people, obviously City of Worcester as well, pretty much everybody's here, and you're all here for a reason. A shared vision is best brought to light when you do it in concert, in shared partnership. So smart grid. It is about choice, how we use the energy, and by the way, the implication of that energy. You know, today, you flip on your light switch and what happens? More coal goes in the burner or more fossil fuel gets burnt. You may not even realize that that was what was happening. And on that hottest day of the summer, when you're at work and the kids aren't home, they're off doing something else, you're running your pool pump all day long. And that's the most expensive time to be running that pool pump if you were actually being charged for the rates. But today, you can't make that choice because there is no way to do it. And if you knew that you had the ability to make that choice, you might make a different one. It's also about price differentiation. So one of the things you'll hear a little bit about is time of use rates and ways that you can actually acquire your energy at different times for different costs. And so today, it's all the same amount of money. Tomorrow, it might cost a bit more when it's the hottest day of the year and a bit less when it's the middle of winter. Just think about free nights and weekends. That's what we've got today on our cell phone plans. And that gives us choice, and that's been able to drive the cost down significantly over time. And it's also about how the energy is created. So you saw that video, you saw some of the solar, you saw the wind turbine. People are going to make energy out of all kinds of things we can't even imagine today. It might be algae, it might be garbage, it might be something else altogether. But we've got to be ready with this electric grid to be able to handle whatever comes our way and send that power in both directions. And store it at certain times so we can use it when we want to. Or if you guys want to sell it back to the grid, have the capability to do that. And you know that grid? One of the great things about Worcester is all that innovation, first reading of the Declaration of Independence, and the mills that were here. A lot of the downtown network was built in 1890. Probably time for an upgrade, I'd say. That said, this is a marvelous time to be doing the upgrade because we can make it smarter as we go. And if we co-design this future together and get what it is we all need, we can get it right as we go forward. So no matter what smart grid means to you, whether it's building wind turbines or solar, whether it's eliminating greenhouse gas, whether it's building job opportunities, which you heard a bit about on the video, driving hybrid vehicles, earning tax credits, eating locally grown food, encouraging zero waste or zero energy buildings, or simply saving dollars. No matter what your motivation is, all of your ideas are essential today, and I invite you to hold nothing back but to really dig in deep and make sure that you get them all on the table. There's no wrong answer. Again, that shared partnership's what's going to get us where we need to go. So let me tell you a little bit about appreciative inquiry. You're going to hear a lot more about it from Dr. David Cooper-Ryder, who we're very, very pleased to have here today to facilitate. We call it AI as a shorthand, and it's really about getting the best from people, from organizations, and from the relevant world around us. He's coined a term, change at the scale of the whole. It's not from the top, it's not from the bottom, it's because all of us want that change. And the way that we interact with one another today will enable that change. I'm pretty excited, in case you can't tell, that all of you are here today. And it's because we've asked, invited, and encouraged all of you to attend in different ways that I think we'll get the best from everyone. I think you'll be pretty excited at the end of the day, and I hope that you'll give us your feedback. So just imagine a world where all of our grid devices are a lot more efficient. You could see some of them outside. If you're not sure what a transformer is, you can go check it out. And when you get that efficiency that's enabling power in two-way flow, you could generate your own electric if you so choose. You can make your homes remotely controllable that only you can control. You could get on-demand pricing to enable whatever tools you may want and whatever techniques within your home that make your life able to be lived the way you want it to be. Or you know what? If you're really, really busy, you could choose the set it and forget it plan and just say, I want comfort, I'm not interested in doing all these other things. Whatever the opinion may be. One thing is for sure, you're going to have a lot of choice. So in my mind, the only way forward is through shared partnership, and appreciative inquiry is a great tool to get us there. Again, I invite your participation all day, and thank you very much.